Well, hello everybody, sitting here at the National Quartet Convention with the Mighty Kingsmen, or at least part of the Mighty Kingsmen. We really don't know where the other part is right now. However, we did happen to have the opportunity to talk to the two newest members of the Kingsmen. Chris Jenkins sitting over here, he's the tenor, and then we got Bob Sellers right here. He sings lead for the group. So, Chris, let's start with you. For those folks who may not be aware of your performing history and gospel music, where did you come from and how did you get to be a part of the Kingsmen?
Well, I'm from Greensboro, North Carolina, and started out with singing with some regional groups, most recently the Vintage Quartet out of High Point, North Carolina, and I've been with the Kingsmen since April of this year. So I'm just happy to be a part of this legacy. It's a great honor to be here.
Great. And then, of course, we got to sing in the high part. When we come over here to the lead singer now, Bob. Now, you've been with the Kingsmen a little bit longer than Chris has. Just a little. So where did you make your first inroads into gospel music?
My mom taught me everything I know about singing, and I sang with her and my sister until I joined my first group, Kingsmen Quartet, in '04. Wound up through attrition, owning and managing that group, and came here in late last year, November, and have been having the time of my life. I love traveling with Ray, Brandon, Randy, Chris, these guys. We just have a great time and keep the ministry in focus and keep the main thing, and try to sing the best that we can, and we have a good time doing it.
Now, Bob is a avid Facebook user.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, when I go on my Facebook every day, I'm almost guaranteed to see at least 1, 2, maybe 300 posts from Bob. So, Bob, why don't you, I tell you what, a good question for you, since you are such an avid Facebook user. How do you see social media impacting Southern gospel music?
I think in today's Southern gospel music, it's very important to know what people have for lunch, what people have for dinner, what people are wearing. No, I'm kidding. I really think it's the best tool that there is out there for reaching the people right now. Everybody can't travel across the country to come to your concerts. Everybody, believe it or not, in this day, can't afford a CD or anything else. And they like to feel like they're a part of what you're doing and what's going on. And they do that. They send us messages. And one thing that we try to do is respond to everything on there, no matter how trivial or silly it may sometimes seem. There's no dumb question. We reply to everybody on there and try to just stay in touch with the people. I really think the social media is not a fad. I think it's here to stay.
All right. Well, Bob has predicted it is here to stay. We'll see how it is next year. We'll visit you right here again. Chris, before we leave, you got a Ray Dean Reese story you want to share, or have you been here long enough to build up a good library?
Well, one that I can tell, I've got, there's never a dull moment on the bus. And I don't know that I have one that sticks out in my head, but I tell you what, it's just a ball to get on the bus with him. I mean, to travel with somebody who's been here for almost 50 years in gospel music, I mean, it's just an honor. And needless to say, there's never a dull moment. It's always excitement, and Bob can attest to that, and we have a ball. So.
Well, there you have it, right here from the National Quartet Convention. Chris, Bob, they want you to come out and see them here at the Kingsman booth before you leave this week, or catch them at a concert beginning right after this event concludes. So we'll see you back here a little bit later on Singing News TV.